Hey, what have we here? Would this be an episode of the Uncanny Gamers? Maybe.
Dun dun dun.
Maybe not. What's up, everybody? This is Jim Nice, and this is episode 1818 of the Uncanny Gamers.
Wow.
And as you can see, my co-host extraordinaire is with me tonight.
Hello, and this is Phoenix Ace, always with you at the helm of the beast that we like to steer, called the Uncanny Gamers podcast.
The black pearl of the podcasting world.
Except it's good and it doesn't smell so bad.
Yeah, and it has good hygiene and all of its teeth.
And it's not directed by Tim Burton or anything
Doesn't
like
star Johnny Depp.
or Orlando Bloom or that other girl that looks like a boy.
Knightley.
I tell you what, though, Tina Fey has really just exploded here lately.
I know.
Yeah, I was. I've always liked her, but I mean, she was started on SNL, of course, and she always rocked that whole nerdy chick thing. But here lately, she's really come out of her shell and stuff. I've seen her on I think 2 or 3 covers, magazine covers, just today when I was unloading mail, and because she's promoting that new movie, Date Night with Steve Carell. And yeah. And that's supposed to come out, I think, maybe next week or something. But yeah, she's exploded. I mean, she's got 30 Rock going on and all these different movies. And is she still in SNL? No.
I think she shows up every once in a while, like she was showing up back when Sarah Palin was big, because she was doing her little Sarah Palin impression. Yeah,
she looked just like her.
Other than that, I don't think she's on there anymore. But yeah, I've been watching the hell out of some 30 Rock. I've gone through I'm in the 3rd season now. But yeah, I've just been burning through. I watch 3 or 4 episodes at a time. You know what I mean? It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I've been really liking that.
I watched a couple episodes, and a friend recommended it to me. And, of course, it's on Netflix, and I did watch a few shows, and I enjoyed them. But, I mean, I kind of just randomly picked a couple episodes, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. And I need to start from the beginning, because I need something to replace, of course, Lost when it goes off the air. And then, of course, I've already blown through all the seasons of The Office 2 or 3 times. So I think I tried to get Kenneth to watch a few with me, and it was kind of hit or miss, but I think I just really need to spend some more time with it for me to get in it. But I did see you online yesterday on your Netflix instant streaming watching Grey's Anatomy.
Wasn't me, man.
That's what they always say.
I swear.
What was it, the baby?
Work last night. It was not me.
Yeah, you didn't have to go to work that early. It was still 8 o'clock.
I was probably napping before I had to go to work. I swear.
Nope.
I promise. No, I don't watch that crap.
So what happened to Grey?
She died, and she was killed by a pack of rabid dogs and a mongoose. And they stitched her back together, Frankenstein style, only to hack her to pieces again with a rusty katana. So,
Frank and Grey.
Yeah, that would actually improve that show if everybody was zombies, and they just hacked them to pieces with a hammer.
Yeah. But I saw something, in one of those celebrity magazines or something, and it was it was about the hard black chick or whatever,
the one that's 2 feet tall and has the little boy's bob haircut thing going on that bounces around. It's obviously a wig or something, whatever it is, whatever they killed and put on her head.
No, that is direct evidence that you watch that show, because you know her hair.
How can you?
You just exposed yourself.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. You say that because I was watching. You ever watch Cougar Town? That is an awesome show. I really like that show. But there's an episode on the other day, and they were like doing like gay traps. So they'd be sitting there like, the one kid was like, "Who's that chick on that blonde chick on The View?" And his dad was like, "Oh, Elizabeth Hasselbeck," and he goes, "Ha, gay trap, you're gay." So that's pretty much what you just did to me. You're all like, "Yeah, what about that black chick?" And I'm like, "Oh, the one with the hair that's short." So yeah, you just gay trap.
Gay trap. Yeah, that's hilarious. But the article was like, "Is she gonna boss the black guy to kiss her?" I'm like, "Who cares?" Evidently you do, but I mean, other than you, who cares?
Dude, I mean, it's like every time it's on TV and like I'll be, forced to watch it or whatever, and yeah.
Oh yeah, forced. Yeah, but you pop the popcorn.
And I'm sitting there and I'll just be like, how's that even possible? What's going? There's no way that doctors act like this in a real normal setting in a human beings.
If they did, everyone would die.
And all the drama and I mean, number one, like, okay, seriously. If I'm a patient in a hospital and that Sandra Oh bitch walks in as my doctor, I'm killing myself. I'm like, yeah.
You're pulling your own plug.
She's just like, all you have is a pulled hamstring. I'm like, end it now, so I don't have to look at your moon pie looking weird facial thing you have going on. Just end me now.
Oh,
I'm like, what are you? I don't understand. Your every expression is the same. Shock. She's just like, oh, I can't believe. I don't know how she acts because every expression is just the same. I don't even know.
Well, she has no eyebrows or something.
She's like that guy on that movie, The Mask, or whatever it was. I don't know.
Oh God, yeah, and she was in Sideways.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't get through that movie I think it was because she was in it. I was like, oh, this is a really good concept. I don't know if I can finish it.
Yeah. This is about wine. This is awesome. Wait a minute.
It was just a trick. That was the only movie she's been in, and it's a trick.
They obviously casted her without a headshot. Wait a minute.
Yeah. Oh, Sandra. Oh,
yeah, that's why they're called.
surely
that's why they call her that.
Nobody
Nobody knows her last name for real because every time they see her, they're like, oh, God, what the hell? Oh my God.
So, who do we have next? We're looking down at the paper. Let's see, Sandra, and they look up, around the room. Sandra.
Sandra's on like 3 exclamation points and like a vomit sound behind the O. Oh, like puke over here. Yeah, it's really don't like that show.
No, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't like if I know every detail.
Right? That gray bitch shouldn't be going out with Dreamy. I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah,
I prefer mixed
Steamy so much hotter. And then like when they moved to private practice, oh my God, I'm like, that's even possible. Tay Diggs, scrumptious.
Jesus, you do that so well.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know, right? I know, dude. There's like this new guy that started at Kohl's, like a manager, and like he's like, like literally, like the temperature in the store went up like 12 degrees after he started because he's so on fire, flaming.
Oh, I thought because he was so hot.
But he is flaming. But then, like, all the girls, that I've, we kind of talked about it when he first started because we're like, holy crap, is he gay? And
at your slumber party, did y'all talk about that when you were painting each other's toenails?
Maybe, shut up.
I'm trying to tell a story here, Phoenix. God.
What am I?
Rude.
And they're all like, oh, he has a girlfriend. And I'm like, really?
No way.
Really? So of course we had to look him up on Facebook.
Oh no way!
And he's like the only picture he has is like him and this chick, and I'm like, there's no way. There's no way a chick is it.
That has to be like his best friend that he buys.
Yeah, she's a fag hag. That's all she is. But it's just I'm just like, how does that work? How do you like supernaturally gay? acting, but yet you're straight. I mean,
Well.
I don't know. I guess some people, everybody's different. I don't care, but at the same time, it's like, wow.
Well, really, this is just a question for crush and body, because I mean, how can somebody so hot be so homo?
This is true. Yeah.
So, yeah. By the way, he's MIA here lately. I mean, I think we've seen him pop up a little bit on Formspring, but actually, that was me that asked you that one question yesterday or
Which
the day
one?
before. That sounded like Krusty Hottie, where he's like, "I love your show."
I know. I was like, I don't know if there's a question in there, so thank you.
But yeah,
No, I've only seen him on the. Yeah, I've only
in a
seen
long
him
time.
answering Formspring questions, which are pretty damn funny. But yeah,
yeah, because he always asks that one girl really strange things. But I wanna picture in my mind
go ahead.
that he.
Hang on, I'm gonna imagine something. 1 second.
I wish I could tell you about it, but it's just so good in my
can't
head
even describe
that I
it.
can
It's
possibly
so
form it into
cool.
words. But I picture in my mind that since he's Mr. Fit,
The act.
whatever, 63 or whatever, the act, that I saw this on 1,000 Ways to Die or whatever. This guy was like super pumped up, and he loved to lift weights, because he was all fit and buff and everything, and he was always like pushing the limit, oh yeah, throw another dumbbell on there or whatever. People lift weights, put on there, and throw another little kid on there, yeah, and put another cat on there,
on there.
That'll work.
Too soon?
But oh. And but this guy, he got all he worked for construction, and him and his buddy, who was all buff and stuff too, and they were totally just heterosexual, I'm sure. And him and his buddy were challenging each other, and of course they were drinking a lot, and they were like, "Yeah, I bet you can't lift this, like huge tire iron piece of scrap metal." And the guy's like, "Yeah, I can," and he lifts it. Well, then he gets this huge concrete barrier that he stole from work.
I need to steal
And
that.
I mean, it's like one of those things.
You're like tiptoeing away with it under your
I don't even know how
arm.
he got it through.
Dee, 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 dee.
I mean, I don't even know how they got it through the door for
Yeah,
that
yeah.
scenario. It's like, I mean, I'm sure the wall, it was just like two walls, and they just brought it through the other way. But I mean, this cinder block or whatever you call it was just
Yeah, it's supposed to
huge.
stop cars from, falling off stuff.
Yeah, something crazy. And he got underneath it, and he was like, "Yeah, I can bench this. And it's so good." And the black guy was like, "Dude, whatever." And he like took the alcohol and left. Well, the guy benched
Make
it.
sure you got that alcohol.
Yeah, really. He's swigging it on the way out, and so he benches it. And of course, when you're drunk, you think you can do more than you can, and so it falls on him and crushes
Cool.
him. And it shows it, crushing his larynx, and evidently he probably just suffocated to death. And besides, being crushed. Besides the crushing and the mutilation, he inevitably
Besides
suffered
the concrete road rash.
Besides not being able to live anymore,
The lack
he
of
also
breathing
died.
was a contributing factor to the cause of death of said person. I don't know. Yeah, way to go. Way to bring it, Gemini. Way to go. Yeah.
Way to put me to sleep.
You're on fire.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah, really. Your
fire.
jokes are on fire. And so are you, you flaming homo.
No,
Homosexual. Oh, to nose.
Our show is so highbrow.
Say what?
Our show is so
farts.
highbrow. Poop.
Good times.
Well, let's talk about Let's see.
If you
Perfect
can't
Dark.
tell, we don't
How
have any
about
show
that?
notes.
Yeah. Well, we're just flying by the seat of our pants because, all you guys want more show, so you should just take what you get. And
Yeah,
shut up.
just listen, and if you don't like it, shove it.
You just better be damn lucky that I made time out of my busy life.
Yeah. Just be glad that stuff
you know.
happens and you were a part of it and stuff.
Be glad that you have a computer and an iPod.
Yeah, and ears.
Because, yeah, be glad you're not deaf. Ain't great.
Be glad you can see to subscribe.
Yeah, be glad you have Braille on your computer.
Yeah, be glad you're not fat. Oh, wait, I don't know what that means.
Hey. Wait a minute.
Be glad
We
you're
lost half our
pretty.
listeners. We lost the other half too. Yeah, but I'm home alone tonight for a while because it's KBB's birthday. He went out with a friend. I don't know where they're going. I don't really care.
Just as long as they don't come back.
Yeah, really. I was like, you're staying away
Yeah.
all night? Sweet. Why don't you just make it the
Doors
weekend?
locked. The locks changed. Booby trap set.
Yeah. Proximity mines
Hell yeah.
in place.
He just walks up. He's like, "What is that?" Boom.
Yeah, I just put it right where he
Yeah.
parks his car in the driveway. I'm like, I don't want it to damage the house, but
He's like,
hopefully no
"What's this
rabbit
big
comes by.
concrete barrier sitting here with this muscle bound guy underneath it?"
Yeah.
It's protecting
was
the
my
house.
boyfriend.
Oh.
Did he die again? Damn
There's another one. They're like a dime a dozen.
it. Yeah, really. There's like 10
Yeah.
just on my street. I'm like, hey. But yeah, I went shopping for him today, and not really a lot of games that just caught my eye. It was kind of just between. I know what he wanted, Final Fantasy 13, and that's what I got him. And that thing has 3 discs.
Yeah, that's what I
in it.
heard.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Oh, I mean, I just saying that's I heard that.
Trying to bring new, useful information to the show, and you're like, I know.
I heard that like some other podcast was another podcast was
Yeah, I
talking
know.
about it, so that's the only reason I know.
Yeah, I
No,
know.
you don't.
And but he said that I could have
The second disc.
code. Yeah, really. Hush. He said that I could have the code because I think that what happened with. Remember last episode we were talking about the Avatar clothing and how Shiny Shy wanted to give me
Right.
the female code. Well, he opened it up and there's a code for it, but there's only one code. So I assume you just put it in, and then if you're male or female at that time, that's what dress.
Yeah, or maybe it gives you both, and just
Outfit you
depending on
get.
which one you are. I don't know. 'Cause I think that's kind of what the Perfect Dark thing
Because
did.
it only came with one. Yeah. So, and, it happened to me before. They have different shirts for men and, like the Explosion Man t-shirts and stuff. There's a female one and a male one, and it's just cut a little bit differently. It's the same shirt, but, I don't know what it is, if it's like a t-shirt or if it's an actual outfit. I need to try it out because I kind of felt bad, but he's, he doesn't really use his Avatar that much, and of course I pimp her out a lot, so I think I would get more mileage out of it.
Yeah, it would be kind of cool if you could both wear it,
Yeah,
Yeah. You'll have to try that out and report back immediately.
yes, sir. I'll do a
Yeah.
solo show just for that. Hey guys, it worked. Bye.
4-second show.
with like a 3-minute song
On the
at
front and the
beginning
back.
and end.
It's like, hey guys, it works. Shut up, bye.
Hey, remember that Avatar shirt I was talking about? It worked. See ya. I just clip that out, and then I do another one. I'm like, hey guys, it didn't work.
Phoenix
Bye.
out.
Yeah, I just cut it. I don't even have to record it. I just cut it out of this show. And put it in another show.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah, but he started playing it, and God, the graphics are just
Yeah.
gorgeous.
That's what I heard.
Just phenomenal. Jesus Christ. They are just phenomenal. And, I mean, the opening scene and all that stuff, because I thought maybe that you would pick one character and then you would kind of be that character all the way through. And then I thought, well, there's like 6 different characters. You're going to have to play through every character for that. And so I think what you do is you kind of rotate as you go through the game. You start off as lightning, and then
Thunder.
you go to the black guy, and then well,
Snow and
yeah.
then
But it was no, that would be bad. And
rain, clouds,
mist, fog, air,
sleet, cumulonimbus, Cirrus, Stratus, Chrysler.
I don't know all these things. Toyota.
What's going on?
But it's funny because the black guy has this little afro
Yeah.
thing going on. Well, he's got a chicken in it, or a
Chocobo, yeah.
or chocobo. Yeah, he's got one of those baby chocobos in his afro, and so he'll run around, a little chocobo will fly out, whatever, and I think he's on crack. Because he's bouncing from foot to foot, during battle. He's always super hyped up and ready. He's like, oh, I'm gonna shoot these mofos. Oh. He didn't say that, but
But that's just what you assume he says.
yeah. And then the chocobo's like, nigga, please.
The chocobo's black too. He's from the ghetto.
Yeah, he's a black chicken. It's a cute little chocobo. I was like, I need a chocobo.
I have a chocobo for my avatar.
I do. I know.
Oh, well, excuse me for telling you something you already know.
Yeah, I know. But, yeah, overall, I think he'll have a good birthday. Even though it's not even his birthday yet. He took off work today. And then he's like, got birthday parties all day tomorrow and Sunday. And I'm like, I know. Making me angry.
Yeah. Yeah, I got his present at the stove when we were at Walmart just now. So I got what you told me to get. It's not black, though.
I hope it's,
They didn't have black.
Oh, that's fine. I almost got him a wireless headset, but I'm like, I don't really want
Yeah, I haven't heard,
$60
like,
on
that they're very good either.
headset.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the wired is the best, I think, if you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got him that, so good to go.
Sweet.
So anyway, I guess let's see. You want to talk about some Perfect Dark?
Why? Yes, I do.
Why are you so awesome?
I wouldn't say
What?
that.
What?
I fell in love with it the second I turned it on. And
Yeah,
got
no,
that
right.
character.
I was like, unlock, whatever it says, Avatar Award unlocked. I was like, squee, yay!
best
I know, right?
Because
Because it didn't, like, I read up on the achievement scores before it came out and stuff, and nowhere does it say anything about that. So I guess they didn't tell anybody before it came out that it was going to have anything. I think it's got one more, but I don't know what it is or how you get it. But I was looking, they released a bunch of pay Avatar gear from Perfect Dark. I think I sent you the link in the emails.
Really?
I think today.
I'll
So I was
probably
looking at it,
won't
and they
check
got like a Datadyne like helmet or something for like 80 points. I thought about buying that from a dude. And that's about it though. They got some shirts and stuff, and an outfit.
I'll have to go look. Maybe I can be Joanna Dark.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. I just looked at the dude stuff, but yeah, I some of the stuff's like most of it's like 240 points, which I'm not really willing to pay $3 for stuff, because I have like 950 points. So I'm trying to save an 800 point block, in case something comes along that I want to buy. So that means I have 150
Right.
points to kind of play with because you can't buy anything for that much. So I might get that helmet. I don't know. We'll see. If I have it on, then you'll know I bought it. Yeah.
No way. I know.
I'm in the future. So, but anyway, yeah, those came out, which is pretty cool. And then we, of course, unlocked our sweet little Perfect Dark shirts, and we're all wearing them. And Captain Awesome thought that was pretty funny because, like, as soon as we unlocked them, we went and threw them on. And then we were, it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, and we were all playing them, and then we were all in a party together, and then we all had our gray shirts, and we all picked, like, black pants to go with it, And, and it was quite humorous to be like, I think Captain Awesome, I was like, yeah, that's the definition of a true fan. It's like, I unlocked the Avatar shirt.
Yeah.
Stop the game. I'm gonna go put on the shirt. And
as soon as the thing pops up, you hit your guide button. You go in there, you put it on, yeah, you get back in the game. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah. Hang on, I just unlocked this med pack. Yeah. I gotta go put it on. Not that you wear it, which.
Yeah. But yeah, so we started playing that on whatever it was, Wednesday, and I got to play some with Diabetic Dude, play some multiplayer. Playing on the old GoldenEye maps with some of the old GoldenEye weapons and stuff like that. So that was a blast. And then I started some of the single-player campaign. So I think definitely the control scheme to pick is the Spartan one. That's just like Halo. Yeah, because I don't know. I didn't really play with the classic control scheme. I immediately switched to Spartan just because I was like, I'm not. I know. I know I'll be successful with this one, so. But yeah, otherwise I think it's pretty fun so far. Kind of running through stuff.
It wasn't all that fun for me at the beginning because I was just like, it was just so old school. I didn't know how to shoot. I was trying to aim, of course, to hold down the left trigger and then shoot like that, and I just kept getting killed and killed and killed. And then you just hold down the right trigger and it kind of auto aims with the classic. Stuff, which it took me a while, but once I figured that out, I was owning.
What if?
And
I shot you with a rocket launcher.
Whatever. Yeah, a couple times. Yeah.
Yeah, we were playing on Facility, and that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Love that map.
I like that. I like that one where you can like.
Yeah, that's Facility. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. Good times. I'm glad they put those maps in there. It's probably the closest we'll get to GoldenEye on there. So it works for me, man.
Yeah. I don't know why they don't set that up.
And it's supposedly too much, what do you call it, copyright stuff. Like different people own the 007 franchise than owned it back then. Rare's owned by Microsoft now. When they made it, they were owned by Nintendo. It's just like goes on and on. There's just so many different things that go into keeping it from doing. It's kind of like Spider-Man. For the longest time before the movies got made, it was locked up in so much like legal crap, and they finally untangled it.
Yeah.
No pun intended. But Perfect Darks. I mean, it's about most people's opinion it's actually better because they made it after GoldenEye, so it's pretty cool. I love the laptop gun. That's probably one of my favorite weapons of all time because you just sit there and you can use it, of course, as a weapon, but then you use the alt fire and you'll toss it up on against the wall, and it'll take out whoever comes along down like the corridor or wherever you threw it. So I really like that. As soon as I grab that, I just pick a spot and throw it there, and you'll be running around. All of a sudden, you'll see you got a kill off of that thing. It's like sweet.
Yeah, I know. I love that about the proximity.
Oh hell yeah!
Too. It's like, I was throwing those. Y'all were all down at the bottom, and I tossed like 2 or 3 around on that one level with the glass.
Oh yeah.
Walkway, and then I like that because then I can shoot you. It was fun because I was tossing proximity mines down, and a couple of y'all hit that, and then if one of y'all come across the elevator across that glass thing, then I could shoot it out, and then y'all would fall. I don't think it would really hurt you, but still, you would be disappointed.
Just would be disappointed.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Disoriented.
disappointed. Oh, oh, I fell. Oh, oh,
Oh
Dang it.
man, my
Oh.
ankle.
what'd I do to deserve this? Oh,
Man,
Yeah.
these were brand new shoes.
they really
Yeah.
hurt. My one heel.
Yeah, I know my dress is like ripped in half, and I'm not wearing any shoes, but I'm
Yeah.
still disappointed.
So disappointing being down here on the floor.
I'm so disappointed I haven't got a kill yet. But all I could do was
Yeah.
shoot out. You know, I go and punch out the glass. I'm like, oh my.
Yeah, I like that
fist.
you can pick like all the different,
Oh.
different characters, to be running around as. All of them like
Yeah.
all the different outfits that Joanna can wear. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Spawning is
Like
like
that.
some secretary-looking
Like that one-
chick. It's pretty hilarious.
Yeah, you can change the heads too. You can be Joanna, or there's another blonde chick.
Also, you can like have
Mhm.
one body and a different
Anna.
head. Oh, I'm gonna be like
Mhm.
Joanna Dark with that alien head then.
No, you can't do that. But I don't know. I mean, maybe,
Well, why
but I
wouldn't
don't
you?
think so.
I mean, that's the question.
But she's got different heads. Like she's got an Arctic one. She's got one with goggles, one without goggles. She got that blonde chick. You know.
Yeah, I definitely want to play some more multiplayer. When I first jumped in there, I was playing, and like I don't remember this because like when I used to play it on the N64 for a while, I only played against, of course, bots because you can play against all bots, and but people run up to you and just like slap the gun out of your hand. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, I'd be sitting there
Really?
when of course, you don't spawn with a gun, but when you finally get one, you run around shooting, and then somebody can run up and hit you. And I guess if they hit you the right way, your gun will fly out. Or yeah, and all of a sudden you're unarmed. It's like yeah,
Run away,
run,
Joanna,
stop
run.
shooting me in the ass.
Well, I thought it was always funny, because I'd be running around punching people. Because I mean, the first like 2 or 3 games we played, I could not find a gun. I mean, I found all these boxes of ammo, and I was running around everywhere. I mean, it's like, oh, box of ammo, and there was just no guns. And every gun, when I finally started finding guns, were all
Yeah.
sniper rifles. And I'm trying to like shake, my handle's shaking. I'm trying to shoot, hold it down with the left trigger to aim, and it's like bouncing all over the screen. And I finally get a shot off, and y'all see me, and then rocket launcher me, and I'm like, oh, now I gotta
Yeah.
find another gun.
That's why I started
Oh,
changing up
yeah.
the weapons, like, because you can change up the different weapons that spawn on the map, and I switched them up to give us knives and the clob, and I can't remember the RCP-90 or whatever it's called, and the laptop gun. Give us like the cool classic weapons, and dispense with some of that sniper rifle, because you're not gonna use a sniper rifle on that in that game. That's just lame.
Yeah.
But yeah, then it was they even got even more fun. So yeah,
More?
just really cool. I've been waiting for this for like ever. Oh my god.
Ever?
Hello. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought
Can you
you
hear
were. I thought you were like.
I
Oh, shut
know
up.
that. I already knew that. I know everything before it happened.
Do you know this?
Yeah. I already knew that.
Damn it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I watched Kenneth play through a couple of solo campaign episodes. Have you gone
Yeah, I
through
started.
on that yet?
I've done the first maybe 3, or maybe I'm fixing to start
Mhm.
3. Because I did the first one where you get into the facility thing, and then I went in and I had to like do a couple of objectives, and then now I think I'm on the 3rd level. So, but I had to like find some dude, and then some dude that looks like a laptop flew up to me and was talking to me, and I'm like, okay. So, but yeah, I think
you just tell him you're like, I already knew that. I already knew that.
I already knew that.
I already knew that. Just shut
This
up.
game's
and
12
turn
years
off the
old. I already knew
machine.
that. Shut up.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
I'm from the future. How do you know that?
This is a re-release. Shut up.
I already know this dialogue like back in my hand.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much where I am though. So
Yeah, he was having a really hard time with the second level where you have to go and talk to all those scientists or whatever. You got to follow that cleaning bot, and then you got to talk to all the scientists and ask them to turn off the experiments. So
really?
you can use your phone or something.
Because yeah, I shot everybody.
Yeah.
I did. I seriously like even if you were a scientist, I just walked in and was just like blah 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 blah, and then like I whipped out my little phone looking thing, like I think to hack into a door, and then you had to use your cam spy to go take a picture of some like radioactive isotope or something. But yeah, otherwise I killed everything. I didn't know you were supposed to talk to him.
Well, yeah, if you wait like 2 seconds, they're like, I'll help
there's
you.
no waiting.
Then,
I cleared the room and then I checked for innocence.
Usually white means
Well,
don't
it's not
kill
white
or,
for
like,
long. It's
something
usually
like
blood
that.
red by the time I actually see through the rage, you know. But by the time my bloodlust subsides, then they're wearing red, and usually in 2 pieces.
What if it was like? What if it was like a room full of puppies and kittens?
Yeah.
what if it was a room full of old people?
How many grenades you got? You just do that. Just do that thing where you have like a full belt of grenades, and you just have like a cable to pull all the pins at once, and you just toss it in the room in the middle of them, and they look down, they're like, ooh, and then boom, and then it's just old people bits everywhere.
That's awful.
Just dentures and depends and desperation.
Dentures and ash.
Dentures and disappointment everywhere.
Dentures and depends all over.
But yeah, that's how I roll. I shoot first and I don't ask any questions.
Yeah, because if you would have waited,
They would have been like, "Oh, come over here and look, Avatar clothes," and I'd have been like, "Damn it."
Yeah, they're like, here's 1,600 Microsoft points.
Yeah, really. Here's your money back and a new console.
Yeah, just type in this code. Go talk to the other scientists, get the last half. Damn it, I already shot him. But, yeah, he was having a hard time completing the objectives, even though maybe I'll just tell him to shoot everybody.
It's the easiest way, trust me.
He would...
there's really no need to talk to civilians or anything like that. You're a spy. Do what you want.
Because he walked up to him, and he waited for them to tap on the laptop, which, how loud are those freaking keyboards in that game? Clang, clang, clang,
I didn't
clang,
notice.
clang.
I think it's because I shot every computer that I saw too.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Computers.
Well, I walk up to
know
like a
science.
terminal. It's like this terminal is, yeah. And so I'd be like, blah, 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 bam. I'd just shoot the hell out of it.
I don't know how you still have ammo to kill more
Dude, there's
people.
ammo all over that place. Everywhere you go, it's like ammo pickups.
Yeah.
And then what you do is you pull the bullets out of the scientists.
Give me that back. I gotta remold it.
Stop hogging up all the bullets, scientist boy. But
yeah, he would wait for them to go over to the computer and tap, 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 and then he would like get behind him and then switch to his unarmed fist and then just knock him out.
Just clock him in the back of the head.
And
You've outlived your usefulness. Taste terminal, bitch.
I don't think he killed
Slam.
I don't think that he was
How's
actually killing him.
How's this keyboard feel on your teeth?
Is that loud enough for you? I don't think he was really I don't know if he killed him or not. I mean, they just passed
Yeah.
out on the floor, but he's like rendered unconscious. And I'm like, okay, well, is that any better? I mean, is she just gonna shoot him because you're gonna fail
Yeah.
again? You should just go back and redo it. Because he would always lose that cleaning bot guy because he was killing
Yeah.
things, and then he never could turn off the right experiments or whatever. I'm like, ah.
That's funny.
Oh, yeah, but it looks pretty good. I don't know.
Yeah, I think the graphics, what they did with the graphics, even though of course still it's all blocky and kind of old school looking,
Yeah.
but the high def graphics overhaul looks really good.
Yeah.
Did you see? I think I sent you the story that I wrote up on Platform Nation, but I'm sure you didn't. But
I knew that.
no, you didn't. Maybe. But they're going to enable in the I believe the spring update probably. The Xbox, they're going to enable where you can use thumb drives. Like little flash drives. As storage. So you basically plug in your flash drive in your Xbox, and then it'll format it. Depending on, of course, how big it is, up to 16 gigs. Basically, kind of like my Mew is now. But you'll just be able to use a regular, any old thumb drive, and then save, your
cool.
games, your downloads, your Xbox Live Arcade stuff, your Rock Band tracks, whatever, just like you would anything else on your. But of course, you'll have a lot more space. Yeah.
Wow, that's
So
cool. Yeah.
it's pretty sweet. I think that's a really awesome thing that they're finally doing. So, to me, anyway, because they've also there's been some leaked photos supposedly of a redesigned motherboard for the Xbox 360, and it's a lot smaller.
Yeah.
And so everything's kind of pointing to a slim version of the Xbox 360, kind of like they slimmed down the PS3 recently. And of course, we got Natal coming here in this next holiday season. And of course, then if you got a new motherboard, so you're probably gonna slim down the 360, which probably means you're gonna ditch the memory slots, memory card slots, and
Well, what are they gonna do for that?
the
memory
USB
after that,
sticks.
then?
And then
yeah.
so see, then I guess that fixes that. And you get rid of those, you slim it down, you make, you fix some of the issues like the Red Ring of Death stuff, you know what I mean? And you release it with Natal packaged together. And you just maybe if it's $50 more, I don't even know, like $100 more because it's got Natal with it now. And you just, they'll just kill, I think. A new, slim down console with Natal and all that stuff, and I think it'll be awesome. And here's my prediction. I'll go ahead and go on a record as predicting this right now. We're gonna see the Xbox 360 Slim, where it's gonna come bundled with Natal. It's gonna have, of course, the USB support. Blah blah blah. It's gonna come out this holiday, season, and it's gonna be announced at E3 this year. Done and done. Write it down.
How much do you think it's gonna cost? $4.99?
Maybe initially, maybe it depends on what they do with hard drive space. If they drop they do like an elite thing and they drop a 120 in there and stuff like that, yeah, it may be up there like that, a $3.99 or maybe even a $4.99 depending, of course. But I'm gonna guess too that they're gonna drop in a bundle of like a Wii Sports type, game disc, but it'll be like Natal Sports or whatever, an equivalent to that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna bet you that that's in there too. So, that's my prediction. So.
I was noticing when I was at Walmart shopping for stuff, I went over there to look at accessories, and where the black controller, I'm pretty sure it was wireless, used to be $64.99. Now it's $54.99, and it seemed like all the controllers dropped either $5 or $10. And some of the stuff was lower, not significantly, but I mean that's kind of a big deal because that stuff hasn't lowered in a long
Yeah, yeah.
time.
A lot of that stuff just really they don't ever drop the price on it, for whatever reason.
Yeah. So I mean, unless you go and find a music GameStop, you're paying $60 for a
Yeah.
controller. Um, so maybe that's another indication of them going to be coming out with something new. Surely they wouldn't have different controllers for just a Slim. I mean,
Nah, because I'm sure.
I
Yeah, it'll
haven't really
have
see
to
that, but
be backwards compatible with the original 360 and play all the games. It'll have to be exactly the same as far as that goes. Because they can't be. They're not going to release a quote unquote new console. They're just going to improve on the existing one and just streamline it and hopefully make it better and more reliable.
yeah, I also knew they had the Elites on for $299. So
Yeah, those have come down. Or that's a good price for that too. I mean, guy, you can get a arcade unit for like $150 nowadays, which is pretty dang cheap. Even though it didn't have a hard drive with it, but still, once that whole USB thing gets pushed out, what you don't need a hard drive. You know what I mean? You throw in a 16 gig stick. You can actually have two plugged in at the same time. So actually, theoretically, you can have 32 gigs. So now what else do you need?
that's not bad at all.
Nothing.
My friend at work, she said her husband put down half the money for that new Splinter Cell Conviction limited edition.
Oh
Xbox
yeah,
360.
yeah. I wanted that. That looks sweet. And it didn't really
Yeah.
it didn't look like special. It looked like just like an Elite, but it had like a 250 gig hard drive in it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, it's just black. Usually the ones that, like that Resident Evil one with red and stuff like that, which I would have loved.
Yeah, I was
to have
looking
that,
at.
but I wasn't gonna pay $4.99.
Yeah, I was looking
for
at like, I guess a couple weeks ago. I was curious about those, and I was looking online at those red 360s. The Resident Evil ones, and yeah, those still go for a nice price. On eBay and stuff. Even like refurbs and used ones. Which is what I was looking at. But
I did notice that in my Facebook game, Petville,
what?
that somebody sent me in one of my Facebook
Petville.
games, Petville.
It's not Pet Town.
Yeah. No.
Pet Farm.
That's crazy. No, Petville, and they sent me a Pet Box 840.
Okay.
890 or something, or 8 whatever, and it was just like a little Xbox 360, and somebody sent me two of them, so now I have two pet boxes in my house for
Nice.
my animal. Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
Just tying that all back into what people really care about.
Uh huh. Yeah, but I like that red Xbox. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's really pretty too. I saw the new limited edition, not limited edition, but like the new Resident Evil 5.
Yeah, with all the extra stuff and and all the extra missions or whatever all it comes with and extra outfits. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't see a whole lot of stuff. I saw Bayonetta. I looked at that. Of course, I saw Tekken 6.
Nah.
Bioshock 2.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised you didn't get that for him, but I guess.
He just didn't really think it's going to be that good. And, I'd rather just wait on it because he's still got Ghostbusters to finish and Final Fantasy, which is probably going to take him a long time.
Yeah.
So. He's got plenty of stuff in there. There's no reason to get it right off the bat for something he's not going to play for a while.
Let's see. Diabetic Dude was actually telling me the Saboteur is pretty good. Yeah, so I was going to tell you, because he said the achievements like just unlock like candy. But so yeah, I was going to tell you you should gamefly it.
Yeah, I will.
Le Saboteur.
I will definitely do that. But I don't know what it is. I still have 2 movies here from Netflix that I know I've had for a good month. Watchmen and The Changeling, and I don't know. I know I need to send it back, but it's like I really
Yeah,
want to
you
watch
should watch
Watchmen.
Watch.
Yeah.
Because I finally watched it, and when I watched it, I was watching it, and
And
I
then
was
I
I
told
was
you I was watching it, and then
I
somebody
was
was
totally,
watching it.
I put my
Watchmen.
I got on chat roulette and was watching Watchmen chatting, and
That blew my mind.
but yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it's long. Like, definitely, like, do your housework while you're watching or whatever, because that's what I did. But but yeah, the ending, I think you'll be like, holy shit.
I think I just don't really have any interest in it because I really don't know what
Yeah,
it's all about.
you'll get into it
Um,
once it gets going, you know, because you'll be like, what?
yeah.
Who is this Rorschach guy? And who is, you know, and what's that blue guy, Doctor Manhattan, you know.
Mhm.
So I mean, it's pretty good, but I mean,
Yeah.
I think it could have easily been cut down to a manageable, like 2 hours. But
Mhm. Yeah. But they wanted to do it
yeah,
right, I guess,
dude was
so.
like, I'm gonna do it page for page, line for line, word for word, ink for ink.
Well, whatever.
So whatever, dude, whatever you want to do. But supposedly they're making a sequel. Did you hear that? Yeah, they're making
No, I
a
haven't
Watchmen
heard
too.
that.
I don't know how, but they are.
Yeah. I'm writing more books, and then when I use it word
Yeah.
for word from those books. Oh yeah, did you know that tonight is the Twilight
I
release
did not
party?
know that.
Twilight New Moon comes out tonight at midnight, so you and all your girlfriends get together and go storm Walmart
Oh,
at
well.
12:01 and grab some popcorn and jujubes, and then head back to the house and get in your PJs, and everybody watch that about 3 or 4 times till 6 o'clock in the morning, and then giggle to death and talk about Edward and pass
Yeah,
out.
I'm totally a team Edward.
Yeah, I like his.
Yeah,
He's so
I love the pasty white vampies. That sparkle.
I just don't like that. Well, I saw it, but I don't care for the whole theme of it anyway. But it's like I don't know. I didn't really like the werewolf guy. He was okay, but I don't know. I just didn't really get into it anyway. It's like, have you seen it? Or are you
I've
gonna
seen the
see
first
it,
one. I
or-
haven't seen Full Moon.
Do you?
Oh
do
no,
you
I
care if talk
don't
about it?
care about anything.
we're
I don't
spoiling
care about
anything
it.
for you.
Whatever, it's fine. Whatever. Tell me who killed JFK or whatever. I don't care. I know.
Shut up. I didn't want to ruin anything for you.
Yeah, I dude, I live my life with on the spoilers, so it's okay.
But I just didn't really care about it because it was just so crazy out there. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's not if you're into the books, but at the end, she's always just like, you don't know what's going on. It's like she's friends with the wolf guy, but then evidently they have a relationship.
Dude, don't spoil it
and
for
then-
me.
But you said I could.
Dude, I didn't know she was friends with the wolf guy. Now I can't even enjoy it. Oh man, I thought they were enemies. Now I think they're friends. Oh,
But she's shunned by Edward because he wants her to be safe, and if he's around her, then the other zombies will come looking for her because I don't know, they don't like humans being friends or lovers with zombies or something.
Zombies.
Zombies. I mean, vampires.
same difference. In that world, it's the same
Um,
difference because
but-
it's not like they're actually vampires.
Yeah. Well, but so he sends her away, and then she's all sad, and so she starts this relationship or whatever.
Can
with
she
the
not meet
wolf
like a
guy.
normal dude?
Well, the wolf guy's trying to protect her, and then from the vampires that she's in love with, and she goes to school, and she's all like sad and depressed because Edward's gone, and But he's still watching over her in this like vapor ghost form that he can, if she's in danger, he can kind of be around her and she can see him if she puts herself in enough danger. So
She
like
puts herself in
rides a
enough
motorcycle
danger. She's
and
just standing there with a knife to her jugular. Look at me. Look what I'm going to do.
She goes, Edward, let's make out.
Oh, Edward, I've got a toaster and I'm in the bathtub. What's going to happen now?
Is this danger enough for you?
I'm talking to strangers. Look at me.
I
Yeah,
ate
really.
some candy on Halloween that was partially unwrapped.
Really, the expiration date on this milk is way past. Where are you?
I'm playing with all these snakes in this Tupperware. I'm lifting this cinder block over my head. Yeah, so she does dangerous stuff. Like she finds some stranger and she gets on his motorcycle and then she goes cliff diving, and so her whole life is just basically trying to go from one thrill to the next, just so she can see his face and breathe his vapory vampire ghost self.
Oh, it just sounds so good.
I know. You and that homo manager of yours can
Oh,
talk
we're
about it
Oh,
tomorrow.
over some
Between
Earl
making
Grey
out.
tea, I'll tell you.
Oh, how sweet.
No, I mean like literally Earl
And
Grey will be
so-
standing there. I don't know. You know. The grandfather
I
of
know.
gays or whatever.
I know. So anyway, long story
Too
short,
late.
Jerk. You're such a jerk on this show to me. I quit.
LOL.
But long story short, she finally, he finally doesn't want to be away from her, or they finally meet up together.
Just she
And,
threw herself onto a through a glass plate window.
Yeah, all the other vampires said that they were going to come and kill her. And so he came back, and she's like, "Why'd you leave me for so long?" And he's like, "I had to leave you to protect you."
And it
'Cause
obviously
he, like,
worked.
He fake broke up with her. He fake broke up with her. He's like, "I can't see you anymore." But it was
Yeah.
to protect her. You know how those people, they love you so much they have to break up with you because they don't want you
And he
to
does
come
that.
any
He do that thing like you do, like when you're trying to get a dog to leave or something. And you're like, just go, just get out of here. And you're like stomping on the ground, get on. And they're like, what? What? Wait. And you start throwing rocks
She
at
keeps
it.
coming
and
around, she's
everything.
like-
sticks, shotgun. Get out of here. You're no good for me.
She keeps going around. She's like, I don't even have the strength to shower. I just want to be with you.
I got.
And then I'm gonna go dive off this cliff.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
And
Look at me. I'm using bad hygiene.
look at me. I'm gonna go ride this motorcycle. I don't
Yeah,
know
really.
anything about.
Look at me.
And
I
she,
stopped
hits
shaving
her
my
head on
legs 6 weeks
something.
ago. I'm in danger.
But in the end, they get back together. And
Wait, spoiler.
he was gonna reveal himself to there's some vampire festival evidently,
Vampire Festival.
and these people celebrate killing vampires, so they wear all these red hoods. It's like the KKK, but like for vampires, and they wear red instead of white.
Kind of like when I burst into a room of scientists.
Hang on. So anyway, he's gonna reveal himself to this whole crowd of people. I don't know where it is, in like Venice or whatever. And so she goes in there, and he's like stepping outside without his shirt on. He's all sparkly, and she runs and finds him and pushes him back into the room, like just in time before the red coats see him.
Red coats.
And then then he has to go and meet this council, and Dakota Fanning's there, and they have to.
Just as herself.
Yeah, and she's like, man, I love this movie. Can I just stand over here in the corner?
Can I be an extra?
And yeah, can I just bring y'all drinks?
Really?
Do vampires
She's serving glasses of blood. She doesn't understand it's not real.
She's cutting her wrist. She's like, oh,
Make me a
I'm
vampire.
So weak. I gotta eat a cookie.
I'm diabetic.
But I don't know. They do this whole vampire council, and evidently they say it's okay, or it's because for them to date. And,
Jesus.
And then, and then he goes and at the very end, she wants to be turned into a vampire because she wants to be immortal like him. They want to spend all of eternity together. Blah blah blah. Well, he doesn't want to turn her into a vampire.
I guess he's going to get sick of her in about 6 weeks.
Yeah, he's already tired of the smell, so he's kind of like, I don't really want to bite your
burnt
neck.
out on her, but he's
That
like,
bad.
she's like, please. He's like, maybe tomorrow.
She's like, he's like, well, I only got maybe about 50 more years if I don't turn you. Otherwise, I've got all of eternity.
Yeah, really.
Shit.
Or I could just snap her neck right now.
Yeah. I can just bite her. But so
Bite her
at the
head
very
off.
end, he asked her to marry him,
Yeah.
and I mean I don't really know how that's gonna work. But,
They're
yeah,
going to have
whatever.
some ugly kids.
I mean, but I guess she can't have kids. Well, if they're both vampires, I guess they can't have kids. But if he's a vampire and she's not, then I guess they can have kids. I really don't know the whole dynamic and technicalities.
Yeah, I don't know.
Of it all,
I'd
but
have to ask a vampire. I don't know any of them.
I would just assume that's how it goes, and that's why he doesn't want to turn her. He wants to get married before he turns her. So, I don't know. Then they went and played baseball.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
about
know.
ridiculous. We have to play during a snowstorm
But-
so that way nobody sees us.
On the same note as things being weird,
Phoenix.
I was playing The Sims 3, and okay, so my girl's lifetime aspiration, surprise, was to have
Yeah.
10 boyfriends, and so I got them all, and then of course I broke up with them all, and then I got the lifetime achievement or whatever. I was like, sweet, now what do I do for the rest of my life? And so I was like, well, I'll get married and have some kids and stuff like that. So I found this guy called, it was just the next guy that walked across my lawn or whatever. His name was Dallas Swallow.
Okay.
I don't know where he came from. I was like, you're it. And so I found out his traits. And he's like evil and like unhygienic and all this stuff. So I was like, whatever. And so we got married and he moved in. And his aspirations, everything he wanted to do was evil. He wanted to take an evil bath.
You take an evil bath.
I don't know. He wanted to take an evil slumber. He wanted to play evil computer games. Everything was evil for him, and I was like, okay, whatever floats your boat, dude. Well, he also liked to tinker with things and make things better. If Sims can upgrade stuff if they have a high enough handiness level and everything. So his aspirations were to be like a burglar, be in the crime career, and tinker with stuff and upgrade it. Well, he went over there and he's upgrading the stereo, and
Turns
he
into a
had been,
Decepticon.
like, electrocuted. And he had been electrocuted before, and he was okay. He was just singed. But this time he died.
Cool.
And sometimes you can plead with death when he comes in, or you used to be able to. But there was no interactions at all with this guy. It was definitely his time or whatever. But, I was like, oh, well. And so he died. Well, his ghost came back. And his ghost came and got into bed. And I clicked on him, and it said, like, woohoo and like try for baby and make out and all that stuff. I was like, I wonder what happens if I do this. And I hit try
Yeah,
for baby.
have an evil.
They had a
Awesome.
freaking kid, a ghost and a real person, and I named it like Austin or something. But,
You named it Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, I should have. Oh man, that's what I'll name the next one. Because it happened again, and I'm like, well, if he keeps coming around, whatever. But yeah, I thought that was funny. I was like, how is this possible? It's like vampires and
That's
werewolves
crazy.
over here. It's a virtual. How is this possible? It's not even real.
Because I thought Twilight was a documentary.
Yeah. How come I never see anything
really.
in real life?
Why doesn't anybody sparkle?
Only their eyes.
Cool. Well.
So, you got anything else going on, or anything else you want to talk about? I don't think we have any emails or stuff.
Nah, I don't know. I don't think so.
All I know is that diabetic dude said he enjoyed playing with us on Perfect Dark.
Cool. Yeah, it was fun. Good times. Yeah, I guess that's about it. I don't have anything else. Just mainly want to talk about the PD. The LAPD.
Yeah. So if any of y'all have Perfect Dark and y'all want somebody to play with, go ahead and jump on in. I was looking at that other stuff, the arcade, whatever it is, and if you buy those 3 or 4 games, and you get points back, and I'm not really interested in paying 1,200 Microsoft points for those other
Yeah,
two
no,
games.
I could care less about like Toy Soldiers and whatever the other one is. Yeah, especially not for 1,200 points. Give me a break.
Yeah, that's
Too
a lot,
much.
You'd have to buy 2 cards, and you've got, 800 points
Yeah.
from that. So,
Yeah, if something came out at 800 points, I'd be, or I'm actually kind of waiting for something to go on sale, like Virtual On or something like that. First easy.
Yeah.
Oh, I
That
know.
would be cool.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm hoarding my points.
Yeah, I'm saving mine.
That's not a waste at all.
Yeah, really, I know. I'm like, I jumped on that bandwagon.
I'm part of the problem.
Yeah, really. I'm all the people that I hate.
Tee. Cool. All right. Well, I think that'll about wrap us up for this episode 18. It's pretty good.
Yep. Now we don't have to record a new
No,
show
I
for
know.
3 months.
I know we spoil you. That's what we do.
Yes.
Spoiled listeners.
Spoiler.
But yeah, I was
listener
working on a
alert.
flashback episode today, so I'll have one of those ready for our next week or whenever. So try to get one of those done.
Yeah, that's cool. I got a couple that I can
Cool.
tell you to do, so
Yeah.
it'll all work out.
All right then. Well then, this has been the Uncanny Gamers episode 18, and you can always find us at theuncannygamers.com, and you can email us at geminius@gmail.com and phoenix8424@gmail.com, and tweet us, all that kind of good stuff. For shizzle, that's our names. Don't wear them out. Cool. So until we meet again.
This is Phoenix.
Yeah. Pause. And this is this is me. Mwah. And we'll get. You do what? Oh, you knew. Oh,
I knew it.
whatever. Alrighty then. Peace out.